Oh shit, I'm in on this game.
You're in on both.
How long ago was this?
Oh no, this is when we didn't get a single pick.
True.
Oh.
Yeah, Chungus, this is gonna.
Oh, this is a rough one.
Oh, prepare your buttholes.
I'm prepared. I can
Alright,
take
so-
criticism.
You have like a ball, Sigma.
It's okay,
So what
James.
do you guys think is like what you need to be doing with this comp?
Anything?
I mean, yeah.
I'd
this is-
say
no.
with- I'd say with
I
the
think
Zen-
ball and
I'd say with the
tracer.
comp-
You play
What's that?
2-2-2, right? Ball tracer, Echo Mercy, and then Sig and Zen.
Zen.
I would
Yeah.
think you would want to try to have the ball disrupt where he's like not always with the trace or not always with the Sigma and the Zenyatta, where he's just kind of helping them out because there's a lot of high ground control. And Tracer doesn't get a lot of value in this map. This is a terrible Tracer map. Not saying you can't play her. It's just you have to use a lot of utilities for her. Let the Echo Mercy poke. Granted, we don't. We fucking get rolled. But I think the ball should be helping the Sigma and Sigma and Zen get high ground if they can't find a way to rotate somewhere. But I think
you could probably swap if you really wanted to. I think swapping the ball out for like Winston isn't too bad because you can just come down from main and jump up there and just help get space for Sigma, or even come coast and then you just jump over here and then you just kind of cut off the Ana and then the Tracer comes up around and then bada bing, bada boom. But it's definitely kind of like
If you're trying to show your mouse, we can't see it.
oh, you can't see my mouse, really?
yeah, it doesn't show it in Discord stream.
Really? What the fuck?
I think if you share screen rather than Overwatch.
Screen,
Yeah, but we won't be able to hear Overwatch though that way. So it's your decision.
Oh,
Pick your
really?
poison. Yep. If you share your screen, you can't hear anything specifically because you're sharing your whole screen, but you
I
can
don't
see
think
the
we really
mouse.
need to hear anything, honestly.
I don't think so either. It just changes it. Just keep in mind of that.
All right.
just before you start drawing masterpieces, I want you to know.
Yeah. Well, I can't. That's really weird that it doesn't show that. It shows the bar when I bring it up. I take it.
Yeah.
Yes,
everything
yes.
but your mouse is shown.
Wow, what the fuck? Weird. Okay, so yeah, for the most part, you kind of have like the Sig Zen go up top, and then you need like the Mercy and like Echo to kind of like stay alive and make a little space and kind of start poking. Then you have the ball kind of come around, Tracer come around. So let's see what happens. We have the Echo Mercy kind of doing their own thing. All right, you get dumpstered on over here.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
You guys get the brig. So yeah, the ball over here, like, I'm not sure, like, look at this. This is kind of, like, you two kind of seem confused. Like, the ball's kind of helping, but I feel like you could be kind of rolling in, kind of disrupting things, and the Tracer needs to be either helping somebody over here or up top. So it's a lot of, like, wasted time at the moment. Could have been shooting the Echo a little sooner, but... So yeah, having the ball travel with the Sigma, I don't really like that. Like, ball kind of has his own like ability to do whatever he wants, and you're kind of just like pushing up with the Sigma when like you need to be kind of doing your own thing. Or like I think yet again, swapping maybe could be pretty good if you're not comfortable with that.
Shouldn't ball have swung into the back, say where the Ana is right now? Just disrupted the high ground while Tracer say cap point as I pressured the Pharah, or not the Pharah, the Echo. That way,
yes,
multiple disruptions.
I honestly think I should have instantly swapped Monkey because they're running Sombra, and running ball into Sombra is just
can be
kind
dangerous.
of stupid.
Now remember, you're on the attack, right? So you can scout them and decide what you want to run, right? So like way back in the day, I used to, if we wanted to play like what was it? They were doing like Winston Ghost or something. I'd be like, oh, I'll play Ryan Ghost on this. I would literally play Sombra, run over, peek, and then immediately translocate bad, and then switch to whatever tank I wanted to go. It was a smart thing we came up with. So, like, kind of doing that in the beginning whenever you're running an attack is, like, that's your benefit, right? You can kind of pick and choose what you want to do for your attack and go, okay, we might have a better chance going this. So maybe doing that could help you guys out. Like, you spot the Sombra, right, Red Clone? You're like, oh, I don't want to play Winston. I don't feel comfortable with my ball. Like, I know I don't sometimes with that. So I was like, oh, I just go Winston. And, just think about how you're going to, when you switch to that comp, think about how the comp's going to be played.
Yeah.
So there you go, with making the space right there. Look at that, you killed the Ana.
Well, we don't really capitalize on it.
Yeah. Well, people are kind of coming back. It's kind of weird. And then I think you push just a little too far ahead there.
Yeah, and then I turbo feed into 5 people that all decide to turn and look at me at the same time.
Oh my god, yeah, your HP
Yeah.
actually just got disintegrated.
Yeah, I think just slamming and then just rolling away once you kind of remember you have the 3D camera when you're on ball, so just kind of like slamming and then like staying in there for a second and be like, oh man, I need to get the fuck out because you still have your Echo and your Mercy coming back, so you're kind of down a couple.
I just commit suicide.
So I think you staying on the high ground probably could have been a little better. You could help maybe the Zen instead of just
Yeah.
dropping.
Yep, that was
Yeah, 'cause then
dumb.
you just get bodied. Just kills that. Mercy kind of comes back. Ooh, dangerous.
We're just like out of sync.
Yeah, you guys are just a little brawly all over the place. And you guys just really haven't regrouped. Also, that's a nice translocator from the Sombra. Nope. Awkward. Not really much to be done there. So now
This
we're
is
getting to the
more of
point of vaults and stuff. Go on.
This is more of a poke comp, right? From what we kind of figured. So we're not just poke, but kind of a disruption. Like I was saying, ball disrupts backline, while Echo pokes, and then Tracer were to force them onto point.
Yeah, so you're looking for your ball and Tracer to kind of disrupt them in the back, while at simultaneously, like remember, you want everything to be coming together. So as the ball and Tracer go, okay, we're ready to go. The ball comes in, swings in. Just as that happens, Sigma and Zen push up, and your Echo and Mercy can kind of be like around here, right? That's what you want to all do. That not kind of like this Sig and Zen kind of push up, and then the ball's kind of helping them in like the main angle, and it's like no. So that's just all off.
Did
So.
you want Echo and Mercy main or coast?
I'd say main would be the best bet because if ball swings in coast, that's only them looking at 3 people rather than me saying main with the Mercy, and that way they can only look at 1 of 3 targets. Technically 4 for pushing up with the Zen Sigma, right?
I
Yeah,
only
it's not
asked
too
'cause
bad.
You were showing with your mouse and we couldn't see it.
Oh, that's true. I think sometimes you could do that. I think like the Tracer can come underneath, and then you can have the Mercy and Echo.
That's what I normally do in this ladder, but that's what I normally do in competitive. I normally just kind of, if I am playing Tracer, I just force them on a point. That way, someone has to leave the high ground.
Right. That's really good because you want to start pressuring when you can just kind of hide right there. So if they don't have anybody on this side, then that definitely gives you a lot of space. If they're all up here, then this is great. I think if they're all up there, then it's kind of a different story. You can kind of do that a little bit, but then you're gonna have to like start looking around to get behind them, and that kind of changes up the whole play of this.
We had an old strategy for the original Ball Sig comp that was like Sig Zen top left where they are now, and then Ball would come from Coast, or sorry, Ball and Tracer would come from Atria, and Echo would come from Coast. And we would all converge basically where the Ana is right now.
Yeah, I like that.
And kind of synchronize a dive, soft dive, but synchronize to that location.
Before Echo, people used to do that with Pharah a lot. They would maybe like try to poke main, and then they would look for like either a dive main and maybe have a Tracer come from Hell here.
Yeah.
And then they would do that, or sometimes they'd go because I mean you have a really nice like beam right here where you can kind of just like poke people from the back, right? You can kind of back and forth, kind of look for damage.
Because this composition was originally Sig Ball, Echo Tracer, Zen Brig, but we've swapped out the Brig for Mercy, just hard commit onto the Echo, and then kind of seen how.
I think we're gonna go for that. I think you go for the more aggressive play then.
Yeah.
Because it allows the Echo to pop off more and just do crazy amount of damage.
Right. We just needed to get everyone set up before we started poking out.
Mm-hmm.
And I think we honestly just got desynced from the Sombra hitting the back line on the first push, and since then no one's recovered.
It can mess you up a bit.
But now we have ults.
Now the question is, we've run into this problem before. Did we talk about the ults?
Probably not.
I think I fuck up my flux completely. I can't remember though.
So
you
always have your pre-fight, right? But when you're coming back, where everybody's dead, and you're coming back, I always want to talk about what else you have, what else they have, and what do you want to do with it. Anybody can speak up and kind of use their voice to say like, oh, hey, this is what they have right now. I mean, they got quite a lot, right? Like, do you want to just take a dry fight and maybe like, I don't know, try to look for go for a dry fight and just let them EMP a nano or something like that, and you just all die. Hey, they waste some ults, and now you have a more bigger ult economy. Do you want to maybe look for a pick or something with a Tracer bomb? Do you still want to do stuff? So, always focusing on that. Come back. So yeah, right now, kind of like you have it's kind of like people pushing up, but like you're kind of going a little too early. So now you got to back up. Oh, Tracer dies in the off angle. Big pick. Use a trance over there. We'll ignore that slam.
Poor July. Feel bad. I didn't even know that happened.
So after that, I think that's not too bad. I mean, you use minefield. You do have to waste trank, which I think is kind of kind of unlucky. You didn't want to see that happen. Switching to hog. Question mark.
I don't remember that.
That's
And then we'll see
cool.
Ash.
I don't remember this game too well.
Wait,
I'm trying to remember
don't-
who I copied.
I think you hook and kill that Ana clones. I
I
can't remember them.
do. I
And then we
do.
don't
And
touch
we
point.
lose. I get
Down.
the pick, and we can't converge on it because they have better ults.
Yeah. So now they have a grab without your trank. They have a primal still. And then copy one of your guys. I mean, you got some big ults out on the EMP and the rally. But all you got is a Sig ult and a clone. And then maybe a Mercy ult coming up with it. Because since you just switched new characters.
So I hit the God hook.
Big flux.
I forgot that I actually got people in it, but then we just like
Yeah, the monkey's just kind of on your backline. You don't have a lot of heals for that, right?
Yeah.
If anything, I think the smart play there is say fuck Zen. I don't think you play Zen there. The support comes back as Baptiste. That gives you a guarantee
yeah.
to at least try to stay alive a bit longer.
true.
Like Zen, you've wasted Zen. I mean, sure you can kind of maybe blow up the monkey or something that jumps you, but if you're trying to push up there, I think the Baptiste is going to be a lot more handy.
That is a good.
Engaged.
Oh, what happened to delayed there?
Monkey. Again.
Okay.
Just feed and die.
Yeah, just all over the place again.
And they have nano EMP again.
Mm-hmm.
And they didn't even use grab.
Yep, they didn't use grab. They have EMP. They have nano again. They're getting close to another rally. And you have a Bob soon, Mercy. So with this comp, it's kind of a little bit different, right? Like, you have a lot of firepower. Heck, you can almost suggest you could just go Orisa instead of a Hog because you just want to grab the front, right?
God damn, you're right. Orisa's not doo-doo.
Especially now.
I actually
like-
really like playing Orisa right now.
The immortal horse.
So, like, that's the thing. Like, people forget, like, you can switch heroes. Like, think of the opportunities your heroes can make to make an impact in the game. Like, right? Like, that Baptiste play. Like, if he switched Baptiste, he probably could have survived longer, you know, get out of the primal. You can do a lot more as Baptiste than you can as Zen against the primal monkey.
True.
I mean, you switch to Orisa, you know, you have a lot more sustain up there, right? You have, like, everybody up there. You have the Baptiste now instead. Like, I think the big thing is just, like, they still have grab and, like, maybe you get the trank off. But it's very iffy. So yeah, Ash Mercy's gonna go this way. This is
We
good.
only
You
have
wanna
10
grab the
seconds.
Your Zen's underneath? I don't know about that one. Maybe looking for like a pick or something as Zen?
I get the pick. Kill the Ana. And then,
You guys are kind of
Monkey is
stuck.
just-
Man, they didn't even
They're back.
grab you guys?
no.
Wait, I like how the ball's getting pushed back.
It's a huge grab.
Огонь по готовности.
Yeah. You guys just kind of cut yourselves for the most part in that. I'm just kind of like not sure what to do. Kind of got lost, right? Am I hitting the notes there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We didn't really have a fight plan, I don't think.
No, we didn't even.
Just didn't have timing.
Well, yeah,
see.
I had a plan. I just didn't. I didn't think about anything. I was just like, oh, maybe this will work better. Hence my name.
It's all right. All right, now how many seconds am I have to go through here to get to the match?
5 minutes. if I were to guess.
Oh my
That looks
goodness.
promising.
Oh, here we go. All right. Oh, way bad. I went a little too far there. Whoop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop. All right. So you guys do double bubble with your Brig, Anna. Let's see the positions. You guys are taking up this left on the right side there. So that's pretty good. Kind of copy pasta into what they're doing.
5,
No, they copy pasted us.
3,
Oh, right. Sure.
1.
And they're just pretty much running pretty much the same thing except for an echo. Just a little bit more damage.
Objective A.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see what they go around this time.
Oh yeah. You should watch my
Oh.
point of view. I want to see that sleep from the Ana. I actually want to see that from her. Because my point of view.
I was spectating you.
3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
Looking for me?
Nope. Easy
wasn't
clap.
standing still either though.
Oof.
Hands up.
Oh, that was so perfectly timed with the shield bash.
I think
Oh, yeah,
also
I was spamming E.
going for supports is like kind of you're gonna get a lot more ult charge just going for like Winston or Diva, making them like force cooldowns a little early. You're gonna get a
Yeah.
lot more value out of that than trying to like do that. Because if you get slept, then like that's the end of it. So I
Yeah.
think like looking like if you really want to like get some ult charge, just like chill up here, wait for the Diva to come through or something, hack him because you know it's really fucking fast and Diva can't do anything, or it's really hard for them, and then you just blast into his face while you're up on the high ground here because it's harder for them to get up there, and the monkey like has to use jump, maybe bubble, and just buys you guys a little bit extra time, and then pumps you up for some extra ult charge, right?
Yeah.
Try that out.
Okay.
I truly do not remember this.
So
Monkey dies.
let's see. Yeah, so Monkey kind of jumps in a bit early. They're kind of on an weird off angle. Like the Brig really can't do anything. The Brig should theoretically be up top here, so that's kind of bad on them. And then they have the Ana. They kind of peek too far away from the Ana. I talked about it with Tayton when you guys Gibraltar matches. You guys just like kind of LOS your healers a lot of the time. You gotta make sure you remember that. And these guys are doing exactly that probably. They go too far, and you guys just burn them down probably. Right?
Oh, go monkey, monkey dies, monkey dies.
All
Monkey
right.
dies. I die
Protecting support.
because I chased monkey.
Tracer's in the back line doing work. Alright, very good. That's not too bad. Maybe we can take a peek at a little bit closer eyes, see maybe we could fix anything. Oh, okay.
No,
Guess not.
you don't get to take a peek.
What the fuck, bro?
Multi-billion-dollar company, by the way.
Really, dude? Really? Really?
Oh
Really?
no!
What is this?
Is it corrupt?
I have no idea. Hold on, let me try to just leave it and then come back.
Look at all those W's. Damn.
Traveling to
Oh, did I? I didn't even know. Alright, sweet. Let's work it again.
Translocating.
Okay. Let's take another peek here. So let's see what's going on. Kind of a wasted dash. I don't know why he just dashed away. He was trying to hit something? I've talked about it before too with Tayden. Just sometimes people waste cooldowns kind of prematurely. You don't want to be doing that. Like there was like if a Winston's gonna jump up on you, you want your Brig to have your whip shot ready.
Yep.
So let's see. I guess to get over faster. Alright, it's kind of a waste. One, two, three, four. Where's your tracer? What are you doing? Oh, you're on point. Well, oh, you're in the Winston. That's why I couldn't see you. It's not a Winston. So let's see. Call for Winston, and you're going over this way. All right. Maybe we could argue a little too hard for Ana, but I mean, it gets the job done. She dies. Everybody kind of stays up. It's not too bad, I would say. A little questionable on the break dash. Overall, not too bad. Keep the baby diva alive, you know, whatever. Nice. Let's see, what else you guys coming up to? Coming up to Ana all.
Place. You
I mean, pretty good.
pointed.
Nothing too crazy. Pretty much did what you need to do.
That's
They
pretty
swapped.
good.
They swapped Azaria. I forgot about that.
If anything, maybe you could burn down the monkey just a little bit faster. Like if he's gonna dive in like that hard, or then just swap attention to Diva. She flies up there and wastes a fly. Then if your Brig, I think in theory, if your Brig's up there and they like go for that stupid dive again, your Brig just looks to like bash one of them and then you focus it. Probably, I think Diva's a little better just because you don't have to worry about DM for that like half a second or so.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, Winston buys space over here. Sure you do.
Was I
bubbles.
unaware that Winston was?
That's what it seemed like, yeah.
I
It
was.
happens.
Somebody might have been calling Zarya hard. Who knows?
I probably was calling Zarya hard.
So let's see. Where's your Ana? Your Ana's on this side now.
Which is fine, but our Ana misses nade.
That's
Nade
also
hits. Nade hits the side of the wall rather than actually
Right.
hitting the enemy team that she was trying to hit.
Kameno.
So
No, this is D-Light.
Wait, what? That's not me.
Yeah.
I would definitely think calling out Winston Coast, you know,
Alright.
making sure people know that.
I believe I
Because it
did.
looks like your
I
tracer sees
remember
it.
recall that we thought they were going coast at first. I'm pretty sure.
All right. So you always want to have people kind of peeking a little bit, like your flankers and stuff. Like Winston can kind of do it a little bit. Most of the time, I like to see like Winston hiding or he kind of like waiting for people to come in, you know, at a good area. But usually like Sombra Tracer are probably like your best people. Even like pharmacy people can do it too. You know, kind of call where they're coming from. Because if you get caught and like the Winston just jumps up here for free and like he doesn't eat much damage beforehand, it could be like, ugh.
Yeah, that Winston kind of goes unmarked for a while.
Yeah, he's just kind of doing what he wants. And your Frig's chasing that, and your Tracer's kind of chasing that.
I'm chasing the monkey, but I can't do a whole lot.
Yeah.
He somehow didn't see my translocator there, so I just went up to him.
Right. Okay.
So we missed nade.
Yeah, I think like the targets here are pretty like all over the place, as you can see. Like something needs to be focused here, and like nothing really is. It's kind of like I think it was like maybe Zarya or something, or
Well, also because because our Ana is playing by herself, Echo literally just goes on the flank and kills her. Right here.
yeah, I see that. He kind of just does that, and I don't know if
Oh,
your Ana's paying attention enough. Yeah, that's kind of sloppy from the Ana to not be paying attention to that. It probably could have just jumped down a point or like fell off a little sooner and been like, oh hey, you know. Gotta be careful. You don't want to get.
Oh hey, I don't want to die, sheep man.
Adaptive circuits engaged.
Wait, have we played this team multiple times?
Also,
No.
that was me thinking we. I've been playing competitive all that day because the season had just started, and I was thinking if they cap, we lose. I forgot that it kept going.
Oh yeah, all right.
And that's why I was like, get EMP out now. Hopefully, whoever live can get the few picks from whoever gets EMP'd, and then Trouble goes, we EMP'd. I'm like, oh yeah, I thought it ended.
Yeah,
Ahead
I'll
of
go
the
for a bit. You know,
time,
that's
Clone
definitely
said
a little
no more
weird.
ults,
But
Did
then
we face?
You said no more ults as I literally was dying pressing Q, thinking this is last fight. We have to use ults.
Yes.
'Cause people genuinely say no more ults, like as if say in this exact scenario where they need less than one tick to cap, and people are like no more ults. We just use everything. So I was thinking I have to use ults this last fight, but
all right.
Scrim.
Just I would say like just pay attention a bit more. You know, make sure when you come
Yeah.
into the match, just be or the scrim block. Remember, scrim's a little bit different than rank
Yeah.
can be.
this is also
and
only
just
like my second team.
all right.
Yeah.
And just like make sure you know you're just listen to your comms and
More
stuff.
aware.
There'll be people that hopefully a little bit more experienced and you know like they should know like when a fight's kind of over, right? Like this fight's obviously over. You've lost like
No, yeah.
3 people. Like you shouldn't waste the appeal like that. So
No, yeah.
I mean
Not
they
in this
wasted
scenario.
rally here too for some reason. I guess maybe for your EMP, but either way, that's all right. So now we need to reset, grab grounds. But let's see, where do you guys hold? All right, that
Objective.
did you die? You all got good spawns. That's good.
Stop the payload.
Maybe going a little too far there. Oh, you do have your ult, so not too worried. So you guys should really start trying to push up and take a fight. Here, you can always have about 2-3 fights when you take it from right around this corner here. Is usually where you want to hold. Good spot to hold. So let's see what happens.
I think we're calling to go high ground.
All right, that's not bad. You gotta make sure when you go for plays like this to go like grab high ground and stuff, you're giving them a lot of cart time. And if you take a fight here, you're like 100% guaranteed to take a fight over here yet again.
Yeah.
So, but if you take forever to do it and then like get to the cart to like this, like the green truck or so, or the green tour bus, and you don't win that fight, that's pretty much the end for your street phase.
Yeah.
And remember, Overwatch is pretty much a game about time when you really want to break it down. So pretty much dying on card can actually be pretty worth it. So you guys got a lot of ults here. What do we want to do? You know, you want to look for a grab maybe on their tanks, just kind of fry them. Maybe let Monkey go in, pop ult, maybe look for Nano after him so you can build Primal again.
Yeah, I think we're saying to do like a grab now.
Big grab.
You.
30 times. Having your brig die is kind of unlucky. Did he have Riley before that fight? Oh, you got EMP'd, but... Kind of sad to see Sombra die there. Don't really want to go down and fight low. Oh, he literally just gets it. Okay. Same thing again. Elois and Anna a bit over here. Your Anna's on the high ground. You guys are all pushing up to cart. So either one, the Anna needs to push up and just kind of die with everybody, or you guys need to play a little bit farther back here. And then you pop Primal. Ooh, you kill the brig, maybe? Nah. Maybe? Oh, nice.
Yes, because I'm a god.
Oh, God. Alright, a little bit of a waste of a bubble there.
I thought the Echo was gonna come spam me up.
Oh, no!
You're gonna get wrecked? Oh, you got wrecked.
Well, no, I tried to jump up. I had my jump, but it didn't go off.
Let's see if he's right.
Probably at the end of the edge of the skybox.
Ah, you waited too long, that's why.
Didn't we face Tyler and repeat last night?
No.
Really?
I don't think so.
I need to look.
Dude, I hope to God we didn't play them last night. That Volskaya was just fucking brutal.
Yeah.
I never want to do that again.
Neither do I.
Gonna go for the touch here. Oh, brig gets slept. Taking a little snooze. Missed the sleep dart there. It's a bit of a noob. Pretty much coming on the point, looking for like killing the brig. Yeah, nice.
I call go monkey, go monkey, go
one
monkey,
in the
go
back.
monkey, go
Nice.
monkey.
A little bit of a wasted jump there.
Adaptive circuits engaged.
Go fake, go
You guys
fake,
should just
go
look to
fake.
group up on cart here and make sure they don't C9. Burn the
Oh,
Echo.
we do C9, don't we?
Oh, James.
Yeah.
Oh,
No,
James.
I can't watch. I can't fucking watch.
Oh, I'm watching. Oh,
And he's right there.
and this is why we don't leave cart ever unintended. You can always, when you want to, so when this, if this is going to happen, you always have to make sure somebody stays on cart. And that needs to be vocalized by somebody and go, okay, you need to stay on cart. And that's final. Like, pretty much whoever gets that, who is the cart bitch, you're the cart bitch. And you make sure this doesn't happen. Because if this happens on your watch, then...
I mean, if you already have ult, you shouldn't be poking anyways, how I see it.
Yeah, that's a good call. You know, you already have ult. Fuck it. You know, just let me chill here. Like,
Yeah,
I usually like to say I think
the ult.
tanks aren't too bad to hold.
Tanks
I
aren't
mean,
too bad, but there's no need to play Sombra unless I'm looking for a hack. Or, you know, like,
Yeah.
no need to poke forward if I'm not, unless I'm looking
yeah,
for a
to
hack.
be honest, I think just like chilling up here or something, stealth, and just like waiting for somebody to try to touch cart, and then you just pop out of stealth and hack them, and you have like Winston here. I think that's fine. I think like Zarya kind of pushing up or Zarya on cart because your Winston can kind of hold the high ground maybe, but I think usually having tanks is or a support like Brig do it, but obviously your supports are dead. So having a tank, I think, do it because it allows your DPS to kind of like maybe poke a little bit. Maybe they work together. So either or,
Yeah.
it needs to be talked about though, and make sure that you guys bring it down. It doesn't matter who, but somebody needs to be on it. So that happened, and it sucks. Nope, almost get this on, but nice try. You got fucking some battle.
Just jump on.
Translocating.
Yeah, I think just jumping off is pretty smart. Or
Yeah,
yeah,
that's what I was
dying.
going to do.
All right, so fucked up there. Happens.
We swap Ryan.
Swapping to Ryan now. Got McCree too. So you gotta take an early fight here. We gotta get moving. Big EMP gets initiated. Very good. You guys just push up. Very nice. Very clean. Good job. That's all I like to see. So there's one ult, everybody dies, and you start building a moral. So I'm gonna hope that you guys hold the corner up here. This is a good spot to hold, poke them for damage. I guess not. So you guys are just giving them a lot of free space. I'm thinking back to like Gibraltar and what other things Tayton showed me, and you guys just like let them just kind of waltz right in. I mean, you do have to be wary of like what ults they have, right? Like EMP grab, you know, you don't want to play like too crazy. But I mean, like your McCree can just be sitting here poking. Like it's not that bad. Like they don't have anything. They have like what maybe a Sombra and Anna to get them. Maybe poke them a little bit. Maybe Winston jumps them. But I mean, it just buys you guys time, right? You just killing time. I don't mind the Zarya on the high ground. That's pretty good. But you guys are playing so far back. I think probably you're just really scared of EMP or grab, I would think. which is like acceptable.
Yeah, we called for split.
Yeah, just taking that little bit extra poke though, or giving that time to build ults and stuff can really help you out in this fight.
I think I do a Wakanda grab. It's just not very good.
I mean, it holds them in place, but I mean, they went for the EMP. I think the better play there is probably like you hide, wait for them to EMP your team, and then you come out and grab. So they're stationary and they can't really do anything against you, right? Are you holding the Zarya, maybe Monkey at bay, and it allows your team to kind of like stay alive.
Okay.
So I think hold and grab there would be a really good idea. Just wait. Also, if you don't get EMP there, you're kind of like, let's say you're just kind of like out here, kind of like just peek in the corner here, jiggle peeking it maybe a little bit. Then you just kind of come out and boom, you have bubbles to give, right? You have a bubble to give.
That would have been very good.
So letting your Ryan get, I think letting your Ryan get EMP is always a really good idea, especially if you got like Nano or Zarya to kind of like hide for him. So.
Okay.
So you guys are kind of oof lane here, and the monkey just bringing the pain train to you guys. Yeah, and then you guys just kind of get run over. Just for pretty much, wasting the grab, I hurt a lot, but also just like all the space you guys gave up too, I think really hurts you.
With the monkey primaling the McCree in the corner, would that have been a good nano to do? Just nano McCree, and then he has high noon?
Yeah, I think if he's getting bashed around like that, like, heck, you could have even nanoed the Brig just to save them. Yeah, because they had nano the whole entire time. Yeah, I think either nanoing the McCree or the Brig, because it also depends, does the Brig have stun, right? Because if you time it right, let's say you nano the McCree, Brig stuns him. McCree right clicks, you roll flashbang, right click again, that's like pretty much Winston's dead. And if anybody else, like you do a couple of Ana darts into him, he should be dead. So miss the sleep dart, that's gonna hurt. Yeah, I think hanging on to Nano, like this is like pretty much like your last fight here. You're losing people. I think Nano in this situation is really good. Keeps your McCree alive. He just kind of blasts onto the Winston and does his work. Like if he really wants, you could Nano him and he just pops high noon, and the monkey has like either to run or he dies because he already wasted bubble, right? They use Zarya bubble on him, right? So you should be thinking about that. Oh, hey, they use Zarya bubble. All right, free kill for me, I guess. If he wants to try to kill me and I have Nano, then he dies. So wasting that is, not wasting, not using it is really hurtful. I mean, even nanoing the Rhine there at the very end or something, give you guys some more time. So, yeah, this guy's gonna get rolled.
We did.
The C9 hurt a bit, obviously, but now, write that down, learn about that. Somebody needs to be on card at all times. Don't want that C9 to happen. Maybe talking about comps, what you guys want to do. Always looking for switching if you need to. Remember, you have the option. And defense is a bit of a different story because, if you're on first point 2 CP, you can't really switch. Like, you're stuck with what the comp you have. So pretty much you want to make a comp that you can stay alive and get the most value out of. And if you need to swap for second, you could do that. But because you have that a bit more of that option. If you ever notice, like teams do that, like I don't know how many times like you would play a comp and like you'd have this like fucking clown fiesta of people going, oh hey, they picked this, okay, I'm picking this. Oh no, they picked this, no, I'm going this, and they're like, bro, what the fuck? But it's smart play. Any questions? Any thoughts? Concerns?
No.
I think it's pretty clear what we fucked up in retrospect.
Yeah,
we just didn't take space properly, and we didn't fight plan, we didn't ult plan, we didn't.
I wanted to go Kree sooner, and I think that would have been a lot more help than the Sombra pick.
I think that could definitely work. If you're playing the Monkey Zarya, you're pretty much, you would have like your 3-man team of like Ana, Brig, I think McCree would be up here, and then your Tracer, Winston, Zarya can be on the ground, kind of doing work. So it makes it very hard, right? So if I'm in the enemy team and I'm playing like Winston Sombra, and you guys are like all the way up here, it's pretty hard to dive that. Because if you're watching over here and you're watching over here, it's pretty hard for them. The only time that might pop up is like a Sombra behind you, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So I think like doing like that, if you want to try that out, have like the 3-3 squad, kind of like each their own on this side. If you make it to this, even like if you have it on first point, right? I mean, first part of the second right here, like you can kind of have them up here or a little bit farther back, right? And then your Winston Zarya can hold up here and whatnot. So, any other thoughts, stuff?
I think you can easily tell which fights we had plans for and which ones we didn't.
Yeah. It comes with time and just playing, I would say, as a team. Also, doing conversations like this is also really good because it gets kind of everybody on the same page. So, like when things happen, everybody's kind of position on things.
True.
All right, ready for the second one?
Let's do it.
Yeah,
All right.
I'm ready.
Oh, don't sound so sad. We're learning.
This wasn't as bad as I thought it was. I mean, it was bad, but like it's a bunch of stupid mistakes, I think.
Fucking stupid mistakes, man.
Wait, is this a scrim from Tuesday?
This is Oasis.
This was yesterday.
Welcome
Oh.
to Oasis.
Numbani was on Tuesday. This was yesterday.
That guy's name is Death and
Wait,
Taxes.
Numbani was Tuesday?
No,
Yes,
Numbani was
sir.
yesterday.
No,
Or no, Numbani was
Numbani
Tuesday.
felt like it was like a month ago.
Numbani was on Tuesday. This is yesterday because on Tuesday we made them rage quit.
Well, you guys discuss. I'm gonna use the bathroom and clean up my plate, so I'll be right back.
Okay.
No
Oh.
pee pee poo poos.
Yeah, no, yeah, I'll be right back.
Every
No!
poo time is a
Wait.
PB time, but not every PB time is a poo poo time.
Wait, Tuesday we made them rage quit?
Yes.
Yeah, I remember Volskaya.
Rialto.
It was Rialto. Yeah, we played Shingret.
Oh
First
yes,
held them.
Oh
yes,
yeah,
yes.
yeah, that's right.
And they got mad
That's
at
two
our
in a row.
comp, and they just left 20 minutes before scrim was supposed to end.
That's two in a
Two
row though,
fucking
right? Because we
pussies.
did that Tuesday with
But we
Shanghai.
didn't do that Thursday.
It's not 2 in a row.
Thursday,
Thursday
just
they
ended
left
10
early, though, I
minutes
thought.
early.
Oh,
Yeah, they
Thursday
ended at
they
10.
were sodomists and
They
they
left
wanted to get
10
fucked in the
minutes
ass
early.
on Volskaya over and over again.
Yeah, but everybody's mental was boomed at that point because we had played
The reason why
Volskaya.
they wanted to do Volskaya is because they were practicing it for a tournament.
Yeah. But
Makes sense, you don't
undeniably,
wanna have
everybody's
Oasis.
mental was boomed.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. They predicted your pathing pretty easily.
We
I
still
mean, yeah,
won.
of course, because we just kept doing the same fucking pathing.
I mean, if you expect someone to do something every time and you still lose to it, I think it's a little worse, in my opinion. I mean, I would get more tilted off that.
True.
True.
That's kind of like when like any team has like a Smurf Widow and you're like, oh, she does the same thing every time, but you still get picked by it every single time.
Yes.
Or like a Tracer
the
doing the
Smurf
same
Widow.
flank every game.
Hmm.
We get it. You're in Masters. It's a little. There's less Smurfs up there. I just figured Widow because she taps versus anyone else that requires a little more than just aim. Now it's kind of awkwardly quiet
And playing Widow only requires aim. Pog.
for the most part. In some positioning, and
True.
that's it.
That's why I'm
pretty much
horse shit at Widow.
The only like I have my times where like I can
Some
do good on Widow.
positioning. Widow has a very high skill ceiling. It's not just aim.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not
Yeah.
saying she doesn't need a lot of positioning, but she
All
does
aim, no
require some.
brain.
All aim, no brain. Winston main.
Yeah, Winston's all aim.
Takes some skill to be good with Primal, honestly. Shit can look like a Genji blade if you perfect it.
Just takes
Yeah.
time.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Or a friend.
You can tell when somebody's good at
Or a
Primal.
friend.
It's hot.
We know what to do to turn you on.
Yeah. Just send me
I've
monkey
definitely sat in the
primaling.
corner at least for an hour of my life getting primaled just so someone can practice it. It's not fun. Especially when they make you like do the counter inputs and then you're like, I actually have to pay attention for this hour. Meanwhile, they're messing up primal and you're walking away, like laughing at them.
Did clones make you do that?
No.
Oh.
Maybe. I don't think so though. I think his primal tech's been pretty good since we started playing.
I wouldn't say so. I've fucked up my primals pretty badly recently.
Yeah, that's probably Rust though. Like the difference is that you know what you fucked up versus not knowing what you fucked up.
Dude, like the other day, what was it? I was trying to jump somebody that we
Oh,
had
you jumped
grabbed
over
when I
Zen.
No, it was I don't know if I jumped over a Zen. I was trying to jump up onto a high ground and I just fucking missed. I was like, okay, that's cool. That's nice. I like this. I like this a lot.
There's no worse feeling than missing a jump. Oh, it was on Oasis. It's on this map.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
Or the
You-
next map.
You missed the high ground where Aaron kept his TP, and then you just sat in the bushes for like 6 seconds. Then they push in.
Oh yeah,
they were like,
I did that. I did that twice.
You're
I
like,
absolutely did that
guess
twice.
they're here. Guess I won't do that. Then you full commit, jump in with bubble. Thank God we win that fight. You just like, it's like, yeah, I'll drop from this random ass position as if this will get any value. It was great to watch. I had the perfect vantage point. I think it was after you were amazed that the brig did the bash thing over the water.
Yes.
I think after that you tried to get on the high ground, just hard miss. Plummet into a bush, hang out.
Monkey should be able to climb walls. That would be dope.
No, he should be able to climb ledges.
He should be able to perch, like
Imagine if
jump
he could
and
climb
perch on a
trees.
wall.
Imagine if he
That
could
would
climb
be
trees.
fucking sick.
I'd love that.
Honestly, I would really love that.
Perched like the old Hanzo.
Just sitting on these trees.
He also needs a
on the
jump
screen?
reset, like
Yeah.
Genji. I would love that too.
That'd be so complicated. It would change Winston so much.
Hey, if
It'd
they're
actually
adding
be- it'd
those
actually be
changes
so
to
stupid.
Ryan, I'm
You
curious.
could literally
Might
just
have
throw
to leave real
nade in a Genji blade or a Genji dash and a Winston jump and something will die. Then you can just
True.
That's guaranteeing everything hitting. I might have to be back. I might help my grandparents grab some food, then I'll be back.
good luck.
Alright, how long is it gonna be?
No more than 20 minutes. It's literally 5-minute drive, and then it depends on drive through, but it's not very
Okay.
popular normally.
All right,
Well,
that's fine.
Okay,
Go for
see
it.
you in a bit, Roman.
be back.
Okay. So. Here we are.
You're not ready for this.
Oh, but indeed I am.
Hey, this is a good one, isn't it?
Yeah. It goes pretty
So
well.
Or a
Let's see.
decent one.
The
So we're going
city
for.
center doesn't go well.
No, that's a fucking
No, City
trash
Center
pit.
sucks.
So
But
we're
the
on
other two we
gardens.
win.
So we're doing some double bubble, huh?
Yep.
Looking for the hack on this bad boy. You grab it, all right, and then okay. I was gonna figure the Symmetra would go Tracer. You gotta remember when you go for those plays, you gotta play like a little bit. You do get the extra ground on these people, but you have to kind of wait for your Tracer to move in because if you waste all 3 of his blanks, it's kind of like ugh. Oh, so you guys grab that. So, yeah, so I like the position coming up here. You're looking to kind of start to push him a little bit, get energy for your Zarya. This isn't too bad overall, but the problem is that they're going to start grabbing high ground. Oh, you didn't even go for that. All right, so like for bubble, nice. Okay. So now, oh, not bad. So it's a little tricky for you because you have some people on the ground, right? So you don't want to stay up there too long. Hopefully get healed. All right, nice. All right, so far so good. So far so good. I would think. Oh, you got a boop on that. Yeah, wait, hold up. Let's see.
I
that.
did not realize that.
I just realized that too. That was really
Oh
hot.
my.
Oh, she just got fucked. God damn.
Yeah, that was unlucky right there. I would say once, like if you're they're in this area, right, and they're not really coming out, and they can kind of get stuck here. I would kind of look to push in here as a team and just kind of like wipe them out, right? You have a lot of cleave when you think of it, right? You have Winston and like Brig just swinging in there, and Tracer kind of poking at him. Maybe you can kind of wait a second or two, maybe like let the Tracer poke, trying to get somebody low, and then you kind of go in. But trying to play it slow and stuff like that isn't too bad. I like that. Nice. That's good. Ooh, close. Not too bad. They kind of got fucked, to be honest. That
Brig gets out.
barely. So yeah, not too bad.
That was
So
such an
now-
insane bash. Oh my god.
So now I'm kind of looking forward to see if you guys kind of like look to like hold somewhere, right? Or you kind of like pretty much I would say like Winston either holds like right here, kind of like right here, kind of like lets him in, or you can hold up top here with the Winston. Your Tracer kind of can be behind him. Maybe Sombra's looking for some poke, I would hope.
Oh no.
Let's see. I'm just curious.
Oh, we were talking about what that Brig was doing.
Oh. that's all fine and dandy, but I'd really like to see the Sombra kind of more moved up to start poking for damage there, because it's a lot of wasted time right now that I'd like to be seeing building EMP. Well, that's a big ante. Also, I think like you conversation needs to happen that where they're coming from, and if you don't see anybody coming from main, like again, it kind of comes into like people need to kind of scout. Call that scouting. Tracer can be kind of down here looking for it, or she can be up here, and she kind of scouts that. Oh, hey, they're coming through hookah here, right? And then that sets up so Winston can start zapping and do something, because that was pretty decent ante on them, right?
Yep.
So now you guys push in. Nice. You guys doing pretty good there. Let's push in. You want to go too aggressive now. Oh, wow.
Yeah, that Genji goes ham.
Yeah, he goes beast mode there. All right. I bet you down one, though. It's not too bad. Just, know when you don't want to push too aggressive, right? Maybe could have known you lost your brig. Small things.
When we called, they're going hookah. They're going hookah.
Again, I would like to see you a bit more closer, You can kind of hold them off. Either that, or you can go for like a play. If you know they're going hookah, you can just like kind of like waltz behind them and maybe like pick off a straggler with your tracer, right?
Mm-hmm.
Those are definitely plays you can look for. I mean, you do have primal too, so you can kind of get in there and bash them around. In my opinion, I would kind of like want them to kind of come high ground because you have monkey all right, so you just look for them. So you guys have a lot of ults here too, so let's see what happens. Maybe try to force Zarya bubble, look for like a pulse bomb in there.
I think we're calming for EMP Nano Monkey. I can't remember.
Nano Monkey, okay.
That's one of our win conditions that our last coach was talking about.
Right.
So we're calling for it here, here, here. The EMP Nano Monkey comes in.
Alright, nice.
And he blades.
That's okay, losing a couple of that. The ultimate Hokage. Alright, nice. Not bad. That was 2 ults wasted. Bada bing, bada boom. Very good.
I think the reason why that went so well is because we broke up with the EMP, their ult combo of Nano Blade. Like, the Nano...
Right, they nanoed and they had no blade. I mean, they had Nano, but like, he couldn't really do anything for a little bit.
And
or it
here
took them a long time.
We're calling to set up a grab pulse in hookah.
Alright. They have no bubbles. Nice. So you get 2 automatically. Zarya wastes her bubble really early, so that's fault of her. You guys should always be trying to call out when enemies use their bubbles. I hope you do, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Alright, good. Always talk about when she's using self or personal. Because it helps really dictate, can a Sombra look for a hack without the bubble? Can the Tracer go look for a sticky without having to worry about anything? Alright, so all around, that went pretty good for you guys. Yeah, I liked it. But now we get to the next ones. I tell you guys gonna play Rhine stuff, yeah? Alright, let's see how far I have to skip ahead. Alright, too far. God damn it, I hate this mode. Because I can never tell when the goddamn match starts. Okay. You guys, I take it to the Sombra, the Symmetra stuff. Yes, smart. And then you switch that. Alright, and we're going for Doomfist here. Doomfist, alright. They have May. Okay, that was really dumb. Alright, big early pick. A little aggressive on the Lucio side, but overall not too bad for you guys. They really fucked that up, to be honest with you guys. Nice.
I almost had it.
Almost.
Somebody killed him. Yeah.
So you guys build up chatter pretty fast. You're looking for like those really aggressive plays. Like pretty much I would say, yeah, where your Doom is pretty much where you want them to be. You're looking for, them to like mess up a wall, you guys break it, or just like they push in and then you guys kind of come in from your angles, right? Doomfist comes from up here, and then everybody kind of pushes. Heck, you can have Reaper up there if you really want to, but. But the problem is you don't want the Doom popping. Okay. With the Doom popping out. Yeah, there was a lot of like you don't really want to be wasting cooldowns like that. Like if you're gonna like push in that much, but I mean you just play it safe. They wasted wall. You guys didn't really waste too much. Chill, chill, chill. You guys have shatter. You guys go a window. Or window builds really fast.
I somehow live. Wait, no, I die.
Oh, big slam. They drone. Great ability. nice. Alright, it's not too bad. Gotta just be careful of that window, you know? If you can, like, if you're smart enough and, like, they window like that again, you guys theoretically can just push right past the window, and then they just, like, there's no double damage, right?
What do I hit?
Also, I think, too, if they, like, use wall really early and, like, they use a bubble, you can definitely look for, like, Doom Punch and Shatter. It's definitely a thing. Punch Shatter.
Ah, yes.
It's a little tricky, but if you can get it down, it's pretty sick. Back in the day, you used to be able to do uppercut shatter, but it's not really effective anymore. Yeah, Ryan didn't have his CC reduction, and uppercut, you know, lasted for like 3 seconds in the air, so it was pretty fucking dumb.
This is my will.
Alright. Wasted bubble, or use bubble, I guess, for you guys. Well, on the separated side here on this, like, you know, I kind of want to, like, pick a side of where you're going here. You guys doing fine. You guys have Death Blossom. Maybe you guys go for like a really aggressive play. Oh fuck. I think it took a little too long there trying to decide what to do. Doom just gets right-clicked, I guess, by May.
Yeah, I was a millisecond away from bubbling him in there.
I remember in this moment, we were calling the tree was split, so we wanted to Death Blossom earlier.
I feed.
Alright, using... Oh.
I feed hard. They used way too many ults, though.
They did use a lot, and so did you guys. I would say I think you guys overalted this really heavily. Because if you guys hadn't wasted like anything else, and you guys just waited, like, if you would have just saved your like support ults there, like, you guys would have been golden. I think that's just sloppy ult usage all around. I think the Grav was okay, because I made them... What, did they use anything? I think they beat it for that.
They beat, yep.
Yeah, I think them using beat for that is pretty good. Because then it just, like, sets up your play. You can just, like, literally run into their face. And, like, what do they got? Maybe, like, Window, McCree, all, like... That your beat will pretty much give you enough time to hopefully kill them. And, like, your Reaper will do something. So both those, I think, is kind of wasted. I mean, I can definitely see the potential to win this fight. But I think the more kind of going in like that, like, right to the Rhine, like, bro, you have, like... Your beam goes, like, fucking like this, alright? It's, like, 8 inches, alright, bro? Like, come on, it's big. So, and then the beat, obviously, sloppy. So, I think if anything, you guys, in that whole beginning of that fight, if you guys just, like, would have went in, like, crazy fast, you guys theoretically could have just done a lot of work. Because you could just save bubble instead of bubbling him. You just bubble the Doomfist, and you just, like, you're either Rhine charges in, you just, like, speed right in, and you bubble him, bubble the Reaper, and just go ham. And you just, like, your Rhine could just hold shield right behind him. Especially if they waste, like, their speed or something. Alright. It's gonna be a little tricky for you guys getting out of there because they got the window in high noon. So they high noon window. Play it safe. Window.
Yeah.
What is this? What is this? What is this? That's overly too aggressive. Was it talked about at all?
It was that we were having comm challenges because I was having trouble hearing Ramen, and I heard "bubble me now," and so I like panicked and bubbled him, and then over here.
Yeah, the bubble literally blew up because he teleported right into their face right there. Like that was so bad. Like that should not happen. Like that needs to not happen right there. Like just wait for the window to go down, dudes. It's only like 15 seconds. That's fine. You guys all look at that. You're at 96%. Just let it happen. Just take a deep breath, you know? Fucking talk about porn or something. I don't know. Like, you got more than enough time. And then this happens.
Yo, is this Delight? Is this why Delight's not happy here?
Fuck.
I talk about porn.
I don't know, man. Either way, like, this is just sloppy, and we can all agree on that, right? That should not happen.
Clone's called to wait because he had no shield after, you know, escorting his entire team past the window.
Mm-hmm.
And then Ramen was like, I'm going in, boys. And we saw how that went. So.
Oh, man, I wish he really was here to talk about it. Like
that's why he left, I see.
Yeah. I think...
he's gone. Okay, never mind.
I definitely listen to your teammates, all right? Like, if your Rhine says, I don't have much shield, you should really wait. Like, because we'll take a peek at how much shield he had here. So he's at 1,200. Let's see. Let's see how much he wastes, right?
Oh, it's...
So, that's really low, right? So we hear, oh, it's probably like, hey, wait for my shield to charge up. La la la
That's
la
exactly
la,
what
la,
I
la,
said.
and then this just happens, and then just like, what the fuck?
My favorite part is how Cloneman tries to make this a play.
I mean,
You never know. You can sometimes take like 2 off with that pin.
I thought I was gonna take 2 off. I was
maybe if
glad
you
that I did
angle it just right, you maybe theoretically could have tossed the Baptiste off here. I'm pretty sure, but that's an advanced Rhine move, all right?
Oh god. Oh yeah, I could have been to the right side, and then I could have just hammer swung, and he would have just been off the edge.
Oh, I love when Kame gives me charge there.
All right.
The Moira
so,
main tank.
So now what are we looking at? There. Oh my gosh, I must have another beat. Kind of crazy. And you guys got a Cole and Doomfist all coming up here.
I get shattered again.
Yeah, I think we say to go in aggro.
Yeah, I mean your Doomfist has all right, so he can look to go pretty crazy here. I think doing that move, what he just did, was kind of goofy. I think you just kind of go in like you have your ult, right? Like, oh man. Yeah, because like, yeah, what the fuck? What did I just witness?
Yeah, I just fucking die.
Oh, you die, but I wanna take a peek at this again. So I take it he gets bubbled, and then he just like pussies out, and then like doom ult. Yeah, then you guys just get shattered. I think you guys have to really commit with that. But you know, you get them to beat and to shatter you. Now they're coming up to window.
I don't remember
like your whole team comp is pretty much just based about just fucking going into their face, and if you're not going into your face, plant them.
Yeah.
No pussies here.
I think we call to try to get Kree, but he just backs up.
Right. Hey, well, oh, that's right. You guys switched to main. I like that. Oh, big slam. Ooh, missed. You missed a swing on that main. You missed a swing on that main.
I don't think so.
Let's see. So that drone saved you guys. So that swap there to BAP, very smart. I like that. Like, you know, they have ults and stuff coming up here.
Thank you.
Getting the BAP and you know, swapping to that immortality field, a little extra healing damage, pretty good.
Yep.
You were kind. I think you got booped away. So smart play there, my man. Yeah, it looks like you kind of got booped, I guess. I don't know. It's kind of sucky. But they're all pretty low. You grab that. I think you're trying to get the point to touch it.
That's part of it,
Brian
yeah.
Just trying to kill the
dying.
fucking BAP.
Alright. Alright, not bad, nice. Oh, you lose your fucking frags the McCree?
Yes. I didn't know if
think
they
it
were
was at
left or
this
right
moment.
here.
It was at this moment that Gorba said, "I'm making this Kree my bitch."
I think there, just be careful going like that, because if you do that and like you fuck up and that grab, and they come in hard or something, and you're not unprepared, and then you just kind of like, I think just
Yeah, we
like
got
playing like right
so
here is pretty
lucky.
safe, and just to make sure, because if anybody comes that way, like you kind of like want to take a peek at like, you know, you want to tab, go, okay, who died last? Like, you know, these people are dead, right? So who's gonna touch? They have a ball coming in really late, and they have a Doom and a Zarya coming in, right? And then you're gonna immediately, oh hey, watch out, the Zarya has grab. So you should be like kind of wary of that. But you pretty much, I would say, if you're the Zarya, just kind of pay attention where the Doom's gonna come in, because he's gonna come flying in from like a weird angle, like from this way, or I guess if he comes from all the way this way, I guess. But just, you know, maybe hold on it for like a second longer just to make sure.
For sure.
Chungus,
Yeah,
in
I
that
think
moment
somebody-
you were debating the 50-50. Don't do
Yeah.
that. Just grab at your feet.
True. Yeah.
Ready for battle.
Good, yeah.
Because
think it's
pretty good.
the whole point of
Ready
investing
for
grab there,
battle.
as it was called, was to prevent them from touching. And like they didn't touch, but you could have also just grabbed it at
Ready
your feet.
for-
No
Yep.
one would have gotten it.
Ready,
Very true.
ready
Mhm.
for battle.
All right.
Oh, this is the bad map.
skip. All right, here we go.
This
Finally.
is dog shit. Wait, Trouble, how can I
Alright.
hear you? It says you're muted.
Because I
He unmutes himself.
I didn't even see it.
I'm a gamer. It's what I do. Sorry.
Oh, I have open mic, so fuck yeah.
Me too, Pog.
Yes. So let's see here.
That's how main tanks play. We play with open mic because
Yeah, you
everything
gotta
we
fucking
say is
yell everything.
important.
So let's
I
see.
play
You
with
guys are
open mic
doing
and then just mute in between.
smart. Everybody's got their way. Let's see. All right, so big dive in there. Trying to make space. I think I take it you're looking for a hack. Oh, they hacked it already? Okay. I think having everybody go around this way is okay, but I think like having like 1-2 people to kind of like peek over here, kind of off angle this, so you're kind of getting 2 lanes of fire instead of just the one, because you can definitely look for a little extra damage or something. I wouldn't mind seeing. Was it you guys have Echo, right? Where's the Echo? Where are you? Are you with the whole giant group of people? Hold on.
She's still in choke.
Oh, she's in choke. Oh, I take a TP'd you guys.
Yeah.
Classic. You know, you get TP'd and then look how far away. You're missing a player right now. So
we're missing our damage.
Yeah, you're missing a big damage. So I think just you got to think about that, Red Clone. Like, remember, like, depending, like the Reaper kind of comes in a little bit faster. I'd say Echo a little slower. You know, Tracer's kind of slowish, fast. So just kind of be aware that you're going to be a player kind of ish down. Like you should grab. I think getting up here, grabbing like high ground and stuff like that's pretty good, and kind of like getting your team out. I think that's fine. I think this might be a little bit too aggressive, but it's not bad. You guys get some space. Oh, nice pick. So you have some people on the high ground and then some people on the low ground here.
And then they have an off angle.
Yeah, this I think this is good right here. The support's going up, I think is pretty good. I think either way, like the problem here is the disconnect of like, oh hey, they can't get any heals right now, right? And so they just push in and then you guys die. And your Ana's kind of too focused on doing damage right now. I think your Ana needs to you need to pay attention to make sure you don't want your lads dying there. And I think your Brig pack somebody too. Who do you pack? It sounded like you packed the Echo, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, the call is to go high ground though. We just followed the call.
Okay, so you guys got the call to go to high ground? Alright. So then what happened to... The Winston could obviously jump up. So what about the Zarya? What happened with you? Let's see.
Yeah, I should have committed high ground. I think that would have been the...
Yeah, I think you going high ground there. I guess you got kind of Zarya right click there to get booped. But I think just going to high ground. I think if you guys... You got to commit to the call, right? Because this is what happens. Like, if they hear the call, hey, go high ground, and then you guys... I don't know who called it. And then you're down here, and then they're like, oh, hey, what the fuck? And then they have to come save your asses. Dude, this is totally preventable if you guys just grab high ground.
True.
Because now your supports drop down, it's really awkward, then everybody just kind of dies. And you guys have got a pick too, so... Yeah, so disconnect there. Gotta make sure we're paying attention where we're going, right? Alright, so... Figure out that problem. Make sure we're listening. Open up those ears.
No.
Alright, that's a spanking, sir.
Yes, please.
Alright. So I'd say for this, coming back, you know, you're kind of looking, what can we do here? We can, you know, I kind of don't mind, I think, coming back here. You kind of come around to this right side, and then you kind of take over point, and then you kind of like force them down, right? And then you have your Echo on the top here that allows her just kind of like shoot up on the top. A lot of free reign to do whatever, because all they have is a Somber Tracer, right? There's nobody really contest you else is like Winston. And so either Winston will probably drop, that'll be the smart thing, or Tracer. And then your Somber can be kind of on, if you want to, you can kind of plan it so your Somber's kind of over here, right? Maybe even hiding right in these steps. Be a good spot for the Somber. So you guys are all over on this side. I keep getting you guys can't see my mouse. So you guys are kind of like over here, right? You push up. Your Winston Zarya can be like right around here, right around the pillar. Your Brig Ana can kind of be back here. You have your Somber like right here, get in position. And your Echo can be with you guys and then kind of like flies up here and kind of like plays around it. And then they kind of get dropped to point, right? And then you look for that. So let's see what happens when you guys do. So you guys want to grab the high ground again. Get bubble. So they just kind of drop down on you. Somebody's grabbing point.
Once we get primal here.
Let's say that Winston jumped in you guys. You want to look for that, but you guys got purpled.
When I was watching this, I was screaming because our Echo is just above the point and not tapping it. And that was so close.
So they get a monkey out pretty fast and then just kind of bump you guys in. It looks like you guys kind of got antied there, right? So you see kind of what happens with going this way, right? It's kind of hard for you to break out, right? Maybe you look for like the Winston to jump in with Zarya up here, and the Winston comes up. But like coming out all at the same angle, it kind of makes it easy for the Ana just to land a nade or something, right? You only have a Winston bubble to theoretically, or a Zarya bubble to either cleanse it or stop the nade. right? So getting a nade there is, I mean, depending on I guess the Ana player, it's not too hard to kind of throw it in there and get a juicer. So you just kind of be aware of when you're coming into this and what they have, like what they're gonna look for.
True.
Because they kind of just throw a nade in. You guys kind of got stuck in there, right? Because the Winston Zarya kind of just pushing you. So you guys want to kind of like brawl a little bit, look for those fights, but you don't want to come out of like a choke and then they just sit there and blast you.
Yeah.
So you guys gonna do the same thing again? Maybe a little different this time. All right.
Innovation.
All right. Nice. Alright, so you guys are getting on point now, taking position. See how this is working out a little bit better? You guys aren't like just choked up, right? You aren't like getting tased by like Winston and he's building all really fast. You guys have a little bit more space. It's a little dangerous because of the angle, I think, just because depending on where you are, because it's really open for them to shoot you down here, right? So that's why I said, maybe try going around this angle. It's really good because like, look at this. At this angle, if you're a support, like nobody can really hit you back here. Maybe I think you might be able to toss a nade, like the enemy Ana might be able to, but you're fairly safe, right? And it allows your tanks to kind of grab area too, because if you're a tank player, they can't really shoot you, right?
Yes.
So LOS is your friend. So then we got some space being created. Very nice. I like that dive. Oop, you got hacked. P gets used. All right, nice pick.
Adaptive circuits engaged. Zarya.
We're going for the Zarya clone.
Yeah.
All right, Nano and Winston isn't too bad. I was almost debating like maybe you could like Nano the echoed Zarya, because I think he got decentish charge. Plus, I could have just saved him, and he could have maybe built a grab for you guys. Like a fight going on over here. This is just really scrappy right now. Just everybody's everywhere. Are you guys are semi-winning? Oh no, they nanoed the break. Oh, what the? You guys won! Yay!
Yeah.
So I take it like it's probably one of them. Do you guys kind of have a? Did you guys have a plan for this? Kind of know what you were going into this fight?
No.
It's kind of becoming last fight territory.
The plan was Nano EMP.
Nano Monkey into EMP.
Nano Monkey and EMP. All right, classic. Nano Monkey and EMP. All right.
That's almost always the plan, but I feel like since I almost always have Primal when we do Nano Monkey into EMP, I feel like I need to be like doing stuff before that so that I can actually use Primal and then get another Primal.
Yes, that's like the go-to thing is like Monkey bits, Monkey Primals. Then you give him Nano, build Primal again, kind of like rinse and repeat. But it sounded like somebody else wanted to say something.
Oh, I don't think we went into this fight having EMP Nano in mind because I'm pretty far from Nano.
That is true. You're only at 70%. So maybe it was like talked about, kind of like you can look for poke, right? Just if you want to look for that Nano, I think the better thing to do there is just kind of like look for Primal in, maybe like make space, right? Like if I'm, let's say, let me just back this up a little bit. I'm kind of curious. Like, let's say I'm like the Winston here, I'll definitely agree with you, Red Clouds. Like, you don't want to really like Nano Primal. It's not bad. I mean, you definitely fucking wreck face with it, but you really want to build more all charge with it. Is the whole point. But we don't want to be too stingy with the Nano. We also give it to other people, right? Like, you don't want it always just for Winston. You need to save somebody. We saw it earlier. Like, right, the McCree, nanoing the McCree probably would have been really good. Maybe nanoing the Zarya there to build grab can be really good. Even helping your Zarya out with a nano can help out with just building charge or building alt. So I think like if I'm the Winston, I think like looking for a play kind of early on, like set your supports up over here, right? Get them. My bad. Set them up over this way. And then on the ground, but set them up and then kind of look for like a play with Winston. You're gonna Summer's gonna try to look for a hack. That's fine. You're just trying to make space, get your team situated so they can start pulsing in. You look for the Summer kind of plays maybe down below or something, looking for either a hack on somebody or just like targeting with somebody. Like just small things like that, like little like bits of pre-planning. Like you do want to have the alt charge, like where the alt planning, where like this is what you want to do, what they kind of have. You want to try to work around it, but it's still like you should have your normal planning. You want to oh hey, let me jump in with the bubble there, pop my primal, and then we kind of work from there. Or like we look for a little bit. Like I try to knock somebody off, and we look for a hack and kill them.
I am back to clarify.
Hello.
Anything I missed that was important? Ramen.
Of course. That was a big thing we missed. Oh, where is it?
Oh shit.
What did I do? Did I do something?
How nice. We're going back for it.
Oh yes, of course.
Did I do
so
something
this play. Oh wait, no, it wasn't this one. Oh my bad. It was the play before.
Oh, the Reaper ult?
Yes.
I mean, we already clarified. No, like I was trying to call for comms, something happened. And I was like, okay, well. So
what's right there? That's a window, sir. I need you to be patient. Let everybody just take cover because apparently I heard there was a call for, the Ryan said that his shield was low. You want to listen to that? You guys can't really push in if his shield's at like 400 HP, right? You're just gonna die, and then if they have shatter, everybody gets shattered into story. So I think if they window like this, like look, this is the LOS they see from this. So if everybody just plays safe, nobody pushes out too aggressive, everything's good, and you can look to push up after that. But what happens is you call for bubble, I guess, or like
I made so many calls this whole game and no one listened, so I was kind of like, I call for bubble. There was 3 mistakes with this bubble call. It wasn't him, and it was, I guess, more on me because I was trying to make something work. So this whole map, for some reason, this entire round, no one could hear my calls. That was a problem when I first joined, and I fixed the problem for the most part. It turns out it's just a software thing I had to figure out. I don't know why. No one could hear me this entire round.
The issue is that you TP'd in front of the window. Your bubble broke before you even started the TP animation.
That's fine.
Yeah.
But I tried working with this ult.
Well, we're calling to wait.
Okay.
I mean, it's a combo of both things.
Yeah, I think it's just a little failure on like both ends on whatnot.
I'm not saying it wasn't my fault.
All right. Yeah. So just like, paying attention, just wait for the window. You hear the Ryan call, stuff like that. Like, I know you want to go for the hero play, right? You want to be like, oh yeah, Reaper all. But I mean, you got to think about cooldowns too, right?
Team play.
Hmm?
I wanted a team play. Like I said, I was calling from spawn door all the way up until here.
Right. Now think about this though. You gotta be careful of cooldowns, right? Because if you go in too early and whatnot, they just drone. And you remember, if you TP like this and they don't hear, right, then they just drone, and then you just get flashbanged, and that's pretty much the end of the story. And maybe you get frozen, and that's that. So you gotta wait for your team to push up. We talked about earlier about like probably when you guys like fucked up and like wasted a bunch of ults and stuff, and your Doom just kind of like got right clicked in the face. Like your guys are playing a comp where you need to be aggressive and go in, and you guys didn't do that. So this is like, obviously that other one was a little bit like too much. Like I'll show it. Right, this is Alt Mania right here, I think. Yeah, like right here. So you guys are kind of like zone the McCree out a little bit, and then also I think like heal orb in here. I think instead of just wasting a damage, because they're just gonna heal it right back up like instantaneously. I think saving a heal orb just kind of, because there's nobody that eats it, and if you're in a small area, it just gets really good value. Just a thought. So yeah, he just dies, and then like Lucio frags the McCree.
As Corbett says, that McCree is my bitch.
Yeah, that McCree got fucking destroyed. So, but yeah, we pretty much watch this, and lots of cooldowns gets wasted. Also, funny thing, you probably could have killed that Lucio if when you got bubbled, but you shielded, and then it's like that was just like unlucky timing. Yeah. So we saw wasting ults and whatnot. So yeah, that's pretty much this map. And at this part, I think over on fucking City Center, I think that just comes down to like knowing where to play and kind of like what your comp can do. Because I think if you guys kind of just did what you did in the first part instead of trying to like go up here, like trying to go through this small choke over in this like side, and then you guys just kind of play a little safer back here or come over this way, I think would be good. And then obviously it was listening to the call of like, hey, we're going high ground, and there was that disconnect, and then the tanks died. All right. So question, thoughts, concerns?
None.
Again, you can see the fights that we had plans for and the fights that we clearly did not.
Yeah. For the most part, yeah.
Has he seen Borat?
Huh?
Does he want to?
Wait, what'd you say?
I don't think anyone wants to see Borat.
Oh, is that stupid comp, whatever I heard about? You've talked about
Sigma Monkey.
Sigma Monkey.
Monkey
I don't even know
Ball.
what the fuck else is in it.
Wait,
We
Monkey.
have
Wait,
So you met Maxwell, right?
Yeah.
He came up with 2 off-meta compositions for us because he kind of predicted that Brawl was going to be heavy meta, so he created a counter comp.
Mm-hmm.
And there's 2 variations, Bull Rat and Shang Rat. Shang Rat's like super Pharah intensive, and that's what we're referring to. Then there's another composition called Bull Rat, but yeah, the Shang Rat composition is Winston, Ball, Genji, Pharah, and then Mercy, Lucio. It's like
Wait,
heavy dive with a Pharah poke
if,
scout.
if you would like to look at it, I have a code for it. Kind of fun.
If you have time,
King's Row is pretty good.
Yeah, if you want, I'll definitely take a peek at it.
Do we
think,
want to do
like,
King's Row or Rialto, where we
should do-
first held?
You should do Rialto. If you want to look at it, I think it's going to be more of a micro thing because the macro is pretty self-explanatory. You know, if it's fucked up, it's pretty obvious how it's fucked up.
All right.
But if
All
you
right.
want the entertainment out of it, you can also get that. I think it's
All right.
played on defense, which is the second one. I
Yeah,
think we attacked
the first
with
point.
double bubble.
Yeah, we played double bubble, but we actually played double bubble well. And this is against the team that fucked us on Numbani.
All right.
No.
Yes, it is.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah, after this map, they rage quit.
Yeah, James, you're about to see something beautiful.
Oh, am I?
Straight out of the
All right.
mines of a crack pipe.
All right. Let's see it then.
Welcome to
Or you just want to go to defense because our offense is good, but it's nothing spectacular.
Oh, you're saying there's not mistakes I can correct, maybe?
I mean, there are mistakes that you can most certainly correct. You are correct.
I'm probably gonna be the same old of feeding and not cooperating and teamwork being a little oof. All right, so you said defense though.
Yeah.
You can just go to the straight up 10.
Well, I mean, we capped with a minute, so that was.
That's pretty good. Then. You guys did not too bad then. All right. So let's see, Lucian.
You can go to the 10-minute mark. I promise you, there's a solid 5 minutes of nothing happening.
Very good to know.
Ready for battle.
Alrighty. So I think arguably, let's see, you have your Fair and Mercy. Pharmacy's actually not too bad on this, especially if you kind of hold up, because the Pharmacy is able to like use these buildings really aggressively. Ball can look for knockarounds. Heck, you can even knock people off the map sometimes in certain areas. Winston's not too bad. Winston's all around pretty good. Genji's looking for that, I guess you're just looking for that really aggressive play, right? Trying to assassinate people.
Yes, we all hit one person, they die. If the fight goes longer than like 6 to 10 seconds, we lose.
Yeah, I can definitely see that. All right, here we go.
Attackers incoming.
So let's see, your Genji's scouting,
You
right?
can see where we're taking first fight because of the spray.
Oh wait, that's yours. Is that the first fight indicator? Is the fucking Lucio's? Hey, Lucio. All right, interesting.
But our Genji gets poked out.
Right. Oh, what the fuck?
But luckily, their Genji turbo feeds, and then we're just like, it's go time!
Alright, nice conk. Yeah, so you guys just push, huh?
And then the call is Zarya. Oh, wait, no. The call is Monkey first.
Lucio fed. Alright, very interesting. They kind of just, like, fell into, like... That was, like, really poor scouting from them to, like, just not fucking paying attention. Like, if I'm a player and I only see a Genji up there, my immediate thought is, okay, these motherfuckers are hiding. Or they're around the corner with something. So, if you guys ever run into that, that's what you guys should be thinking.
It's happened to me plenty of times to be scared if I don't see the enemy team in a scrim.
Exactly. You should be scared.
In comp,
Where are they?
in comp, it's always something stupid that never works. But when it's a scrim match and you don't see them, that's always the scariest shit because you don't know what you're expecting.
Oh yeah, that's
never know.
That's panic.
That's when shit like Shang Rat shows up.
Yeah, apparently so.
I'm just saying. It's always the weirdest shit that's ever got me when I don't know what's happening.
Okay, so our second fight is on the next spray.
Yeah, I think you guys use sprays to indicate areas.
Well, that's what we discussed for the 5 minutes, and what's funny is I don't think they ever realized.
It's so dumb because people never notice it. It's actually
they
such a
never
good
see it.
idea. People just
That's actually
don't pay
pretty smart. I
attention
like
to
that.
sprays.
It's really good for us learning it because they're just gonna see them as random sprays,
Yeah, right. If I see a spray, I'm like, oh, fucking, all right, dude, fucking, you're not prepared. Yeah, well, maybe you're not prepared, bitch. And then, you know, my body gets plundered. So
Fact, you weren't prepared.
yeah.
Fun fact: they weren't prepared.
See, there's just like chaos going on. You guys just fragging the brig right now.
Yep, and then I call go Zarya, Zarya dies, Zarya dies.
Yeah, you guys are just like straight diving right now at this point. Like you
Yeah.
guys are losing people, but like it's not like the
Worth
worst
the
thing
win.
for you.
Meanwhile, an Ana flanked her Mercy and killed her at the start of the fight.
And
Oh, what
Nana
the
is now in
fuck?
this.
And then round 2, Delight's sad.
Poor dude.
Oh, she was so upset.
She was not happy with us, for sure.
Oh, goodbye. Taking a dunk. So yeah, definitely a problem, you know, with this comp is like you're pretty, or the things that you're just diving heavy, so you're a little light on the healing factor. So
Yes.
packs are your friends and stuff.
Yeah. So the whole point is like if tanks take spam, they die.
Yeah, and that's pretty much where like you want to play kind of safe with stuff. Alright, the brig feeds, nice.
So I go take Mega.
Your big damage dealer and like stuff is gonna be your pharmacy pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
This is fucking wild. They seem so. The enemy team's so fucking lost.
Yeah.
Like,
What do you do?
I'm gonna be honest. These guys are kind of idiots. Like I don't know why this guy's on fucking Genji versus this comp. Like that's so dumb. Just play fucking McCree. Like you play McCree, you guys kind of get shit on.
Well,
Like,
then our target is the McCree. Then our hard
Yeah.
target is always McCree.
True, but you gotta remember they. Oh no, they had a Zen. That's right. And that guy playing Zen should have probably swapped. I would think. Or I mean, yeah, there's a lot of things that like I see that people can just fix if they're smart. But yeah, this comp's working pretty good for you guys. You guys seem to thrive in this little bit of chaos with this randomness.
Yes. We're like dogs chasing cars.
And apparently these guys just fucking raged after this, you said?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Wow.
They said GG and left.
Oh, that's my
Like-
favorite. Like you're an hour in or like 30 minutes and then they're just like
Yeah.
GG and leave and you're like, oh, okay, dude. Mental boomed.
Yep, and the plan is still the same.
Yeah,
But now-
everyone
now we
hides
see
Genji
Monkey.
still.
I'm saying
I like that. All the hiding and stuff like that. That's really smart. You guys got this. Gotta be careful with their plays. Ah, that was a fucking far ass barrage.
But it's funny because since they don't follow up fast enough,
Oh my
we
gosh.
win.
Fair putting in work right now. Nice.
Yeah, that's our boy Aaron,
Damn, Aaron, dude. Nice.
my man.
That was really good. I
I'm
don't know.
kind of a fan of Aaron.
Me too.
Yeah, same. I've become an Aaron fan myself. Yeah, but like, gosh, I guess they saved for the Nano Blade. But yeah, you see what I mean? They just pick like a McCree or something. You guys probably could get fucked, but yeah, you guys managed to survive. Also, I like how they fucking go hard on the Lucio on the beginning of that. The EPM and oh, bye, Lucio.
Yeah, it was probably personal, to be honest.
So you guys gotta watch out for grab. Oh, look, now they go McCree at the very end.
Yes.
Oh, oh, I thought he was gonna go coast. I was like, oh, dude, you gonna knock this bitch off, dude?
The
Wait,
Brig
what the
was
fuck?
on bridge emoting to check around corners.
Are you serious? What?
You mean the Tracer?
That was a cool swing. I'm not gonna lie. That was on a tree. Like that was a.
Yeah, that was
one.
clutch. I don't know if
That
I
was
would have
cool.
missed that shit.
Yeah, that was clean.
That was a desperation grapple, if I've ever seen
I mean, it was still good.
Where am I? Oh, I'm on point.
Alright, so guys still kind of brawling. You
And
guys
then,
gotta go for the McCree, get him out, and
and then the
take-
Aaron, the power of Aaron. Yes.
Alright,
And then we
so
win it.
definitely very interesting to see. I like the dive set up with the spray. Yeah, they just seemed really lost, and you guys did a pretty good job with finding targets and kind of hiding for that. So give yourself a pat on the back for that. That was
I wonder.
probably some of the best stuff I've seen tonight.
I wonder if they caught on towards the end of the match because they went coast side and they avoided our sprays. I wonder if they started catching on. Actually, they
I
might
think they
have.
just realized that after we dived the same spot and choke two
Yeah.
times in a row, man, it's kind of stupid if we go here a third time.
That could have been. Yeah, it could have been either thing. That's the funny part.
Hmm. Well then, I think that's all I got for now.
Yeah, that's all she wrote.
Nice. It's not too bad. Hopefully I took a look at some stuff and you guys were able to agree, maybe disagree with me. Hopefully help you guys out a bit.
Mm-hmm. It did.
So
Lesson of the day: if we have a plan, we make the team rage quit. If we don't, we get tilted. Easy.
yeah, that could definitely be said.
I'm untiltable. I don't know what you're saying.
2 words: double shield. I'll pull
Alright,
up the
so-
videos if you make me.
any
And,
any
on
other
that note-
thoughts or whatnot, or
Thanks for doing this VOD again.
Thank you, James.
Thank you.
no problem.
Thank you, James.
No problem. Hopefully, I was able to help you guys out a bit. If you guys have any more questions or whatnot, I'll be happy to help. Or thoughts on what you should be doing or what your comp is supposed to be doing.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yes,
this
we
is
will.
free to message you.
Especially because we don't have a coach anymore.
Oh wait, that's right.
We
That's
have a
right. That
trial,
guy,
don't we,
that guy's
Bubble?
out.
Yeah, for now.
Yeah.
He has real life stuff.
We got some speculations going on.
About?
About?
Well, do you have speculations?
Yeah. Like people that we're speculating for.
He hated you guys. He's out. I don't know.
Okay.
You know what? Fair enough.
We
After
have
we
potentials, I'll say.
after we took his comp and we weren't able to, win the entire fucking league and dropped into the losers bracket, he gave up on us.
Fair enough.
And he taught us the counter comp to it too.
And he
Savage.
taught us the counter comp. We just don't know how to play the counter comp. I don't think we've actually ever scrimmed the counter comp because the counter comp is only good against the comp.
Yeah.
Because otherwise you just suck.
Yeah. Anyways, thanks again.
Thank you. I have to go because I have to go make dinner.